Good morning, everyone. We are back again this morning for another little tutorial. So today's Thursday, and we're going to start in about 30 seconds. So today's tutorial is Astavakrasana, which is 8 angle pose, because you are supposed to have 8 angles when you put your body in the position or you make the position with your body. It's a fun little arm balance. Truth be told, if I'm being 100% transparent, I've been warming up this morning and I've tried it several times and it's been not great. So I've told you this before and I'll say it again. We all have our preferred times of day to practice. Morning is not my ideal time for my body. I just feel tight and stiff in the morning. I don't start feeling kind of loosened up until probably the afternoon, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. I feel good. So that may be one of the issues, but we're going to try it and setting the intention that I need to hear today that it's not about the pose, it's about practice, it's about intention, it's about breath, and whatever happens, happens. The end result isn't important, it's more about the process. So this is what I'm telling myself today as I've been practicing this and my legs are just sliding off my arms. Anyway, I'm gonna blame the lotion I put on or something. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So for this tutorial, would love for you guys to just do your own kind of warm up. So maybe do a couple of sun salutations, a few vinyasas, maybe throw in a couple of warrior twos or anything like that. I'm gonna show you a couple of little prep poses that you can do. But you want to be sure that you're fairly warmed up, especially through the hips, because it is quite a lot in the hips. So we're just going to start out seated like I am now. And from here, I'm just going to do a couple of little teeny tiny twists. So we're just going to do the movement with the arms. So just remember, keep it small for right now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right, reach back and reach forward. So left arm forward, right hand back as we twist to the right. Maybe look over the right shoulder. Inhale, reach out and up, back to center. Excuse me. Exhale, reach, right hand forward, left hand back as we twist to the left. I guess it's going to rain today. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. All right, then we're going to inhale, reach back to center. Exhale, relax the hands forward. So as I reach my fingertips forward, I'm kind of pushing back so I can get into the hips and the lower back here. Relax the head and neck. You can always walk forward more if it feels good. You can relax all the way if it feels good. And then when you're ready, kind of walk it back in and we'll start to do a little bit more hip opening. So now bringing the soles of the feet together. And maybe holding on to feet or toes. I like to take my thumbs into kind of the ball mound of my big toe and open up like I'm reading a little book. Relaxing the shoulders here, and you can kind of lean forward if it feels good. And you can kind of move with your breath, so you can inhale and exhale. Good, breathing. All right. And then from here, we're gonna work into the right hip first. So I'm just gonna hold my right leg like I'm holding a baby. So you wanna think about the sole of your right foot in the crook of your left elbow and the right knee in the crook of your right elbow. So imagine your leg is like a little baby and the baby's crying. So I'm gonna hold under. If this isn't accessible to you, or maybe it is, but you're really rounding out, you can do kind of like a little forklift underneath your leg, and that's also a nice way to warm up the hip. So I'm holding my baby. My baby is crying, so I want to rock the baby. I don't know why I'm patting it. It's not a real baby. Good. And then once you feel like, okay, it's feeling a little looser, then you can lift the heel a little bit higher than the knee and rock there. Like it's a little bit more intense. So we're rocking our baby. All right. Then from here, you're just going to take your right hand to the outside of your right foot, so the pinky edge of your right foot, and pull back like a bow and arrow, right? So it's like I'm going to pull forward, pull back, right? So I'm here. Kind of wiggle it out there. All right, then we'll do the other side. So again, just prep. So I'm gonna hold, let's say I have twins, this is my other baby, right? I'm gonna hold this baby, give it a little rock, and you can kind of move slowly, it doesn't have to be super fast. Whew. Good. This baby is a little tighter in the hip joint. Then we can lift the heel a little bit higher than the knee, and that'll give you kind of a different sensation. And then from here, I'm going to take my left hand to the pinky edge of my left foot, and I'm going to pull back like a bow and arrow. And you can kind of make it, again, like a little dynamic movement, and pull back and forth. Good. All right. The next thing we'll do, again, rock the baby, bow and arrow, and then first day of school, put on the backpack. So I'm going to try to take my right shoulder underneath my right leg. That's not going to happen right now because my body's like, girl, no. So I'm going to get it as high up as I can, right? So I'm going to try to put on my backpack. It's like the little strap. So I'm going to snuggle my shoulder under and pull down with this leg. So if I don't press down, my leg just slides off, right? It actually slides off even without the pressing or with the pressing, but I have more control. So this is my little backpack. All right, we're gonna try it on the other side. And again, this is, I'm kind of going super fast here, but you'd wanna do this really slowly and integrate it within a flow where you can be doing vinyasas and all that to keep your body super warm, because I'm not super warm right now. I'm in a nice air-conditioned house. I'm not sweating at all. All right, then I'm gonna put my backpack on, right? And I like to take my elbow, so if it's left leg, it's left elbow, I like to pull the elbow back, right? Almost like I'm gonna do compass pose here. And breathe. All right, left side isn't happy, but we're gonna try it out. So here we go. We're just gonna go for it and try it, and we'll see what happens. All right. So first, baby cries, baby's okay. Bow and arrow is okay. Backpack. Once I put on the backpack, what I'm gonna wanna do is cross my ankles, right? And then the movement is my arms are down and they become little chaturanga arms. So my chest leans forward, but my hips and my glutes pull back. So it's like I have a flat back almost, right? And then what I'm doing with the legs is I'm squeezing out. So it's like I wanna pinch my arm with my legs. I'm gonna squeeze out, right? I'm telling you all this beforehand because in a second I'm not gonna be able to talk. All right, so we put on our little backpack, elbow back, hand down, I'm squeezing here. I'm gonna put my other hand down, cross my ankles, I'm gonna lean forward, lean forward and lift and squeeze. Good. I'm a little wobbly, that's okay. Good, now I can look at my little toesies, look at my terrible at-home pedicure that I tried to do, and breathe. All right, that one was okay. So now we're gonna go to the other side. The left side is like my nemesis. So I'm gonna try it out, be patient with it. All right, here we go. Baby, bow and arrow, backpack, snuggle in. The higher you can get your leg up, the easier it'll be, right? So ideally, I'd lift my hips higher, but it's the morning, it's Thursday, I'm not really feeling very flexible today. All right, there we go. Squeezing, falling all over the place, but squeezing. My left side's just sad. So anyway, that was an attempt. Like I said, it depends on the time of day and all that, but you know, it's something fun to try. And even if you're like, there's no way I can do that, if I'm being, again, honest, it's not so much strength as it is counterbalancing your weight, because as soon as I bring my chest forward, my hips will lift, right? If I just try to push down and lift up, well, that takes a whole lot of strength that frankly I don't have right now. And so there's several ways to get into it, but that's one. So you want to think, maybe if I go this way, no, this way, so you can see. You want to think that as soon as my chest starts to go down, my hips are going to lift up. So if I'm trying it again, just for funsies, I'm gonna place, and notice this is pinning here. If I don't pin, it just slides right off, right? So I have to activate this leg. I think about almost pulling my heel toward my hamstring to help pin it there. And then I'm gonna hook, lean forward, lift, and shoot my legs out, right? And I'm looking at my little feet. So I've got chaturanga arms, but if I don't lean my chest forward, my butt just falls back. So it really is counterbalance. And again, just something fun to try to do. Anyway, that's all for today. Anyway, I will let you guys know more information about us opening. That will be on Monday, but it will be on a limited schedule. Remember, we have new procedures in place to keep everybody safe and all that. And I also want to remind you that I know that we're all eager to kind of get back to our regular schedules, but I have to be honest, and that's not going to happen right now, just because I don't feel comfortable kind of just throwing ourselves back into what we used to be doing. I really want to make sure that we keep everybody safe, ourselves and others, so that will be very limited schedule with a limited number of people in the studio, with lots of sanitizing procedures and all that. So again, like I'm saying, we'll open on Monday, but it's going to be very limited, and the schedule will probably change week to week. We'll try it for a week, see how it works. If we see the numbers going up or anything like that, I will have to close again just to keep everybody safe, because I love you guys too much to put you in danger. And I know that it's really tempting to want to just go back, but we really have to be patient. And if the studio is not open, we'll continue to do Facebook classes, and I will do Zoom classes also if you want kind of a live session where I can be seeing what you're doing too. So I'll be sure that I kind of keep you covered. But again, your health and my health is important, and above everything, I want to be sure that I prioritize all of our health and happiness. All right, thank you guys for understanding. Namaste. That tutorial was not the best, but it was something. Love you guys. Bye.